If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment and click on the notification bell for latest news outlines. The Player of the Season award is a strictly Premier League affair. But if those in charge of drawing up the shortlist happen to tune into the FA Cup final, and one would hope that they would have executed, then they would have been confronted with a glaring omission from their list. Liverpool will not mind too much, particularly if they add to their trophy haul again before the end of the season, but it is increasingly difficult to deny that they were robbed. The precise process of how the shortlists are drawn up is shrouded in mystery. There is a Premier League panel featuring a selection of former players including Sir Kenny Dalglish, Jamie Carragher, Rio Ferdinand and Gary Neville, but it appears as if their input is only sought once the list of candidates has been whittled down. Their opinions are then mixed with a public vote, which counts for 10% of the overall decision. In any case, along with Manchester City, Liverpool have the most representatives on the 8-man shortlist, with 2 players nominated for the Player of the Season crown. Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold are both in contention. The right-back actually proved he belongs in such elite company with his FA Cup final performance, making an impact at both ends. But there can be little doubt that another of his teammates should have joined him. Chelsea have no candidates in the running, but Mason Mount made it to the young player shortlist. He was ultimately thwarted at Wembley by an amazing penalty save from Alisson, and it was far from the first key contribution from the Liverpool stopper. The match only reached penalties thanks to a large stop from the Brazilian in normal time, when Marcos Alonso looked poised to ripple the back of the net. A barely loose touch from the full-back was seized on in a flash. Alisson was out to smother him, making himself big and keeping the ball out. It was one of just 2 saves over the course of 120 minutes. Like in most Liverpool games, he was a spectator for the huge majority of the contest. But when he was called into action, he made the telling difference. This has been the story of the season. The way in which Liverpool play is high risk, high reward. The high line brings far more benefits than drawbacks, but it will inevitably concede some superb chances from time to time. Alisson is the man who makes this all possible. His immaculate 1 versus 1 record puts every other goalkeeper in world soccer to shame. Kevin Keller shares enough of the same traits to deputize effectively, as Chelsea discovered in the previous cup final. But over the course of a 38-game Premier League season, Liverpool can only compete at the very top because of Alisson. Perhaps even more than Salah and Alexander-Arnold, he has been at the heart of the achievements in the current campaign. A penalty save in an FA Cup final is a pleasant reward for his brilliance. But it have to be beyond dispute that Alisson deserves even more recognition. When it comes to the Player of the Season award, there can be little doubt that a theft has taken place.